All right, welcome, Tricia. So today, if you have been in pain and there is absolutely nothing that has been able to help you, you are absolutely going to want to listen to this because the stories that Tricia has, the actual results of this P90 Plus machine is unbelievable. I know. I received mine yesterday. My daughter instantly had no pain when I touched her with this device. So this is what we're talking about today, the Tera P90 Plus and whatever other devices you got going on there. Thank you so much for being here, Tricia. Tricia, just wonderful. I'm so excited to talk to her here. Will you please tell me how you got into this? Tell us about this device and all the miraculous things that it does.
Thank you so much for having me. As you know, I love our conversations and I love everything that you have to share. You're just one of those people that have just that light that everybody needs to be around you and hear what you have to say. But this device came into my life because my mom is my best friend. My mom and I were just together all the time, and it's been really sad watching her go through osteoarthritis and to watch the body basically attacking her and her knees are swollen and lower back pain and massive pain on her hands and the fingers are all crooked and all these things every day calling me, I'm in pain, I can't go to lunch today. And so I started buying things for my mom throughout the years just because it's been about 10 years. So just buying things for my mom. Mom, let's try this. Let's try this. I bought this red light therapy bed. It's like a sauna kind of thing. Spent a ton of money on that. If I tell you the amount of things I have purchased for my mom to try, and then all of a sudden I bought the P90 Plus. And the first day she was very negative. She's like, it didn't do anything. I knew it wasn't going to work. Nothing is working. I'm always in pain. Taking Advil every 8 hours, going to the doctor to take the liquid out of the knees every quarter to every 6 months or so, and then injecting PRP, massive pain during the injections. And so she was negative because nothing was working. And I said, Mom, just give it a try. You know, my friend said you should use it at least for 30 days every day. And she did. And 4 days later, she walks in and she's like, my back pain is gone. Tricia, my back pain is gone. And it was so cute because she went into my pantry and she grabbed a broom and she's like, look, I can even sweep the floors. It's not hurting. She couldn't believe it. She was so happy. 10 days. She shows up and the swelling on the knees gone for the first time in 10 years, completely gone. The liquid went away because it was all puffy with liquid inside of her knees, gone. And the hands still crooked. The hands haven't changed. The fingers are just as crooked, but the pain went from a 10 to a 2. One, and now she's completely pain free. And when we went to the doctor, we went to see the internal medicine doctor. It regulated her blood pressure. And the doctor said it's because she was in such massive pain that that was creating a problem for the blood pressure as well. So, very grateful.
So how many months has your mom been on this now?
4 months.
Okay.
And everything gone, pain gone, everything is gone. The fingers have not changed. They're just as crooked as they have always been. But now she's having an easier time grabbing things because the pain is gone. She was dropping everything. She would grab things that would just slide right through her hands. And now she's completely pain free. And it's just life changing for the whole family.
Mhm.
For the whole family. We had my sister's birthday. She was able to help with the cooking again. Just amazing.
It is, when people are in pain, even if they're used to it, even if someone's listening and they're like, I've been in pain the last 40 years, they don't actually realize how much of their mental energy it is taking from them because they're so used to it. And so when you can provide this kind of relief, you're right, like it really does completely change your life, their life, everybody's life. You had told me this really awesome story about your husband's colleague and his machine and all the money that he'd spent on this and how amazing this machine is compared to that. So, do you want to tell us that story?
Yes, and I'll tell you guys, my husband's a physician. He's a dermatologist, so he is not really into, frequency healing, natural healing, supplements or whatever. He's very much a medical doctor. And he had a chronic pain on the ball of his foot. So before we even went into friends or anything else, he had to be on board. And he had the pain for about 18 months on the ball of the right foot. He was injecting himself with PRP with very little improvement. He was doing it way more than it's recommended because he was in massive pain. And for my husband, it was one session, one 20-minute session. He got up and he looked at me and he's like, Tricia, the pain is gone. So he spent about 7 hours in his office and he read thousands of peer-reviewed studies, and he was in PubMed, and he looked at the NASA did a study on PEMF as well. And he was like, he looked at me and he goes, I think you need to get involved in this company. This is the future of healing and health and wellness, and you have the biohack of the century in your hands. And I'm like, wait, this is my husband telling me this. He's not on board with natural, things. And so then Danny had braces on his legs. And I think that's the story you're referring to, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Danny was here in Arizona. He's from Idaho. He was in Arizona to go to the Mayo Clinic because he had such severe neuropathy on his legs. He couldn't walk. He had the braces. He was all wobbly with the braces on. And after just 4 sessions in 3 days, he walked out of my house without the braces. We were hugging and crying. And he's like, I'm celebrating that I can feel pain on my feet right now. I can pinch and feel it. I know if I'm on carpet or tile, I can feel heat and cold. And I just talked to Danny yesterday and he was golfing. I mean, to say that this is changing people's lives is an understatement.
It's amazing. So there you had what, there's 5 technologies in this one machine. Is that right? So what are they?
So we have different devices, different machines, and they each have a different mix of technologies. But the flagship product, the one that we are talking about, that is creating all these miracles in people's lives, is the P90 Plus. So it has PEMF, but most importantly, which is the pulsed electromagnetic field. Most importantly, it has the terahertz combined with it. It has TENS, EMS, the electric muscle stimulation. It has red light therapy. It has radio frequency. So it's a mix of technologies, of course, vibration, heat, and these technologies combined, this is the only machine in the world that has this mix of technologies. It's also the only machine in the world that is tested by a third-party lab called Intertech. And so it's the only one that it has the lab testing, is the only one that has all these technologies, and it's the only one that is creating all these miracles in people's lives.
It truly is amazing. So yesterday, I get the device, and so this is something you can stand on. It's something that has wand attachments to it. So she's, standing with her feet on this plate, and I'm like, okay, I figure out how to turn this thing on. Never used it before. Touch it to her back, and she's like, it's gone. It's gone. Like actually shocking, miraculously, no, my pain was instantly gone. As soon as I touched her and kind of moved it down a tiny bit, instantly miraculously gone. So I know that you had said this can work for so many things. It improves your skin. It can improve, all of these things. So would you kind of go over a list of all of the things that it really can do?
Yes. So this device has the base, which you put your feet on. And a good question is, do I stand on the device? Because most people see on TikTok the vibration plates. So they think they're going to stand on it, it's going to vibrate. It is not. It's a device for you to sit down, relax, take a deep breath, drink a little water, put your feet on it. You're going to feel some warmth coming through your body, even though the plates are cold. It's the energy. Our bodies are energy. So this is the equivalent of grounding. Like if you are running around on some really good quality soil for 12 hours is what is doing for you. It's what they call the fifth element. They say grounding is just as important to your health as drinking water, as eating, sleeping. So that's that fifth element. So you put your feet on it. It comes with 2 handheld attachments. So one is for the face, and it's going to tighten the skin because it has radio frequency. And it's funny because last year I paid $1,500 for 10 sessions of radio frequency for my face at a spa close by my house. And now I can do it every single day myself, twice a day. And it's unbelievable. And you see better results because the consistency, right? You're doing it every single day, twice a day. So it's going to tighten the skin. So I just get the wand and, use it like this. And then I go down here and down. So that's one attachment. It's called the Beauty Frost. And the second attachment is what we call the claw the name we gave it because it looks like a little claw, but it's the Revitalux, and that's for the body. And you can use that anywhere in your body. Shoulders, I love on my neck at night, my shoulders, because I hold all my tension here. Elbows, if you worked out, your knees are sore, anywhere that is sore, you can use that. You can use it while you have your feet on the device, but you can also use it separately. And the claw or the Revitalux is also amazing for body sculpting because it has EMS, it has the red light therapy, it has the vibration, and it comes with 2 tubes of gel. And if you use the gel, it's 10x the sensation of it working. It's incredible if you put the gel on, and it comes with the gel for the body, gel for the face. If you put the gel, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, like now it's really working. And so I use it every day. I stand up, I'm not with my feet on it. I stand on the floor, and then I use it from the knee all the way up to my waist for body sculpting. And again, the results have been incredible. So it's very versatile. It's for pain, it's for inflammation. These technologies, especially PEMF with the terahertz, it's scientifically proven to re-energize the cells in the body, renew the cells. It's proven to decrease inflammation, increase blood circulation, increase bone density. When you have healthy cells, when you have no inflammation, when you're decreasing inflammation in your body, you're detoxing it, the body heals itself. Because people are always asking, does this cure this? It doesn't cure anything. This is not for cure. This is to give your body what it needs. Just like you need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to drink water, you need to exercise, you need to have the fifth element. You got to have the PMF technology in your life.
And so, what is it actually doing when you put your feet on this plate? What information, what is it doing within your body? What is it doing for you?
So it's grounding. So it's basically bringing all this energy that you would get from the soil. It's getting through your entire body. I actually have a quick little video with my husband where he's putting the pen on his head. It's a connectivity pen with an LED light, and it lights up the light bulb on his head. The plates are cold, but all that energy is going through his entire body while he's sitting there. So I did a little video to show it to people because I am skeptical, and I was like, is this really working? And yes, it's working. It's working. You can light up a light bulb on your forehead while you're sitting there and you feel this energy. It's also great for mental health issues, ADD, ADHD, um, any kind of any mental health issue, depression, anxiety. It's if you Google it, it's actually going to tell you, yes, it is helpful because it's also related to decreasing inflammation in the nervous system. And so it's incredible. I mean, for me personally, I can tell you, I didn't come into this with massive pain, but I exercise a lot and it's great for soreness. It's also proven to help you build lean muscle mass. It's great for recovery. So the benefits are endless. I am so passionate about it. I really believe every household needs to have one of these. Every family deserves to have one of these devices.
Yeah, you know what? I totally agree. When mine arrived here, because it is so beyond reasonably priced, it's actually shocking that when I took it out of the box, I was once again in shock that it is what it is and that it only costs what it costs. It's basically like paying $100 a month for a year, and you've got this device that has unlimited capacity for the benefits. And like you had said before when we were talking, because I'm same pretty healthy. I got a lot of really high energy, and it's like, oh, do I really need this? And you said, okay, well, it improves your skin and it can help with the cellulite and the sculpting, and that you noticed that you had more energy and that you're normally high energy, that you had even more than you normally did. I was like, okay, sold. Like,
More energy. And for me, it's really been the sleep because I went through a phase where I was struggling to sleep. And these devices have completely changed my life. As a matter of fact, I also have a secondary device here in my room called the Bama Air. And that has been life changing as well. I don't talk much about it because I really focus on the P90 Plus, and I think that's the device that everybody needs to have in their home. But as you fall in love with this company and you fall in love with the technology, you can't help it but to purchase more devices that they offer. And the Bama Air that I have in my room, Bama is an area in China, and people live very long lives, and they've done a lot of studies, and it's because of the quality of the air. And they've been able to mimic that inside of this device. And so in my bedroom, I have four now throughout my house, my son's bedroom. We have this air quality that you can feel immediately. Like I get into my room and I'm like, I feel like I'm outside. So there's like this crisp, fresh air inside of my room that is coming from this device. So yeah, this company is amazing. All of their devices are incredible and they're changing people's lives in a lot of different ways.
I think this is the future. And, for many people out there, however many years ago, it's like, oh, these med beds are coming. The future is light, vibration, and sound. It's here. It's happened. It's in my room right now. It's actually here. And the fact that it works so efficiently and so quickly, this is the best part of it, is because, you're not getting it and sitting there waiting for weeks to see, oh, if maybe it works. And oh, you can tell so quickly. I know you had said you did some kind of clinics and stuff when you went to Phoenix, or a wellness clinic. And you were telling me about a woman who couldn't really move her hand or her fingers or something, and that she was how many minutes into it, and all of a sudden she's like, look, I can move my finger just from one session at a wellness thing that was being put on. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah, I have all these videos because I'm like, if I tell people these stories, they're not going to believe me. They're going to be like, she's making it up. There's no way that this guy walked out with braces on his legs. There's no way this lady, her fingers were stuck and after 20 minutes she can move. I did a video and she's so cute. She was in her 80s and she's like, "Oh my gosh, they put this apparatus on my hand and I could move it for years. Look." And she's like, "I think everybody needs to buy this machine." And she's like, "Thank you." And yeah, so we did videos and videos just this past weekend. I was at another expo, a health and wellness expo, and this girl sat down and she had this massive pain on the C-section for 8 months. No doctor can figure it out why. There's nothing wrong with it. They do ultrasounds, nothing. She sat down for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, she was crying. She couldn't believe it. She gets up and she's like, "The pain is gone. The pain is gone." And she said, "Can I do it again?" And the answer is no. You have to have 4 hours in between sessions. So she was like, "Can I do another session?" I'm like, "No, no, no. 4 hours." She's like, "I want to buy one right now. Can I take one home right now?" I'm like, "No, but you can buy one. It'll get to your house in 6 days." And so that's what we're seeing. And it just, I'm so passionate. It's exciting to wake up in the morning and to talk to you and to hear, the experience that your daughter had. And
Yeah.
that's my days right now. I wake up and every day it's phone calls, text messages all day, every day, with amazing miracle results that people are having.
Yeah, it truly is amazing. Just our first conversation that we had, I'm like, oh, this person, oh, my mom, oh, this person, oh, they got swollen knees. Oh, this guy's been in pain forever. So I'm like so excited it's finally arrived. So I can take it over to my friend's house and have them just check it out and see how fast it really works. Um, Thank you so much for sharing all of this information. So if people want to purchase this device and get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Would it be okay for them to text me? Is that good?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I need to know that, they know you and they watch you, they follow you. So if you guys can maybe text Michelle to 480-625-5656. That way I know that you're coming to me because of Michelle and I can answer all your questions. We can hop on a Zoom. I can show you all the devices, and go in more details on what this can do for people in different conditions, from neuropathy to osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or really any kind of pain or inflammation that you have in the body. This is scientifically proven to be extremely helpful without any side effects. And maybe we should share just contraindications. Very few, but this is important as well. So, anybody who has a pacemaker or any kind of electrical device in the body, that's a contraindication. We have another device that person would be able to use, but not the P90 plus. Pregnant women, that's a no. And anybody who has an insulin pump attached. So they would have to detach the insulin pump. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, amazing. This is amazing. Thank you so much for hopping on here, guys. Tricia is wonderful. And when you hop on a call with her, you're gonna see all the amazing stories that truly pour out. Like, it's endless. You've been selling this, did you say, for 3 months?
I'm about almost at 4 months now, but it's been incredible. I have over 400 people now using these devices, and every day, all day, I've been working 17 hours a day right now, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like I would rather do this than to go to Disneyland for the day because it's so much fun to have that kind of impact in someone's health that,
Yeah.
every day I'm crying and hugging with somebody, and that's just priceless. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it really is amazing. I'm so excited for you all who are watching this and thinking, oh, I don't know, to actually take the step and call Trisha and get your device. And you'll see, just like my daughter saw within like literally a second of it touching her body, just how powerful this thing actually truly is. And I'm really excited to test this out on certain people too, that might have inflammation in the brain. I want to see the results of that too. So I'm just really pumped about everything that this device is doing. But thank you so much for being on here today, Trisha. This is just awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're amazing. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. Take care.
You are so good. You are so good.